We're Gina and Stephen with Live Deeper 10X, and we're traveling the world one house sit at a time. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Today we are going in search of the Swiss Alps.
Yodeling-hee-hoo! Does that sound like good yodeling? We're actually going to be driving into the Swiss Alps today. We are in Switzerland. We are taking care of a wonderful chocolate lab named Toby. Come along with us today as we go check out the Swiss Alps.
All right. Those are beautiful mountains over there. I think Lake Geneva is totally covered by the clouds this morning. We'll see what happens when the sun rises. The clouds are really pretty, but it reminds us of a time when we were in Ireland where we drove 3 hours across the country to go to the Cliffs of Moher. All right.
No, I'm going first.
We're having a
dilemma really. We just drove 3 hours to come to the Cliffs of Moher.
On crazy little tiny roads across the land of Ireland.
Yes, and here we are, and here's what it looks like. So
there's an ocean over there, by the way,
yes,
on the other side of that cliff. So here's the deal. It's like socked in totally, and you actually have to pay $20.
20 euro.
To go where we know we'll see nothing.
But for those of you that can relate, you drive 3 hours, do you pay the 20 euro just to go and stand and hope to see the cliffs? Or do you drive 3 hours, not pay the 20 euro, and turn around and go back?
I'm a very, by nature, positive and optimistic person. There's no hope of seeing anything. You know, maybe the person in front of you.
That's not going to happen here.
It's not going to happen here.
It's going to be great. We're going to see some beautiful mountains today.
All right, the weather people say that the clouds are supposed to lift, so fingers crossed.
We have our good luck charm, Toby.
Toby! Hey, where's Toby? There he is, Toby! The greatest puppy in Switzerland! They tagged the electrical box with "Have a good day"
in English.
What was the speed limit?
It said it was 50.
It said it was 50? And what were you doing?
Actually, I think it said it was 50 at just that roundabout.
Nope. Nope. Well, we have seen our first signs of Christmas decorations. They're not lit up today. Well, there was one that was lit up. That tree looks like a brown gumdrop. We have not eaten at any American establishments in the last 4 months, but I tell you what, I would really love that right now. Park Canine.
Are you sure it's a dog park?
So this apparently is the dog park. This is the fanciest dog park we've ever seen, ever. Park Canine, P-A-R-C-C-A-N-I-N. It says Lex Stitia Pax, which might be Latin for dog park. So I guess that huge, enormous building, was it really a dog park?
You think? But I don't know. Let's see. Let's go check out. There's a beautiful aviary. Lucia, but look at this beautiful aviary. Uh-oh.
Hey, hey, hey.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. No worries. It's fine.
It's all right.
Well, that was fun.
Look at all the leaves in this. This is the funnest thing ever. Who wants to go dive in that?
Look at these turkeys and the parrots. What do you think?
We are probably just kind of in the foothills of the Alps, but plenty to see.
I was telling Stephen that it reminds me of the Tetons, the Grand Tetons in Wyoming. We're actually in the town of Lausanne, which was actually a recommendation by a good friend of mine from high school who said we had to come here. I feel like we're gonna have to get cheese and chocolate.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So this is stunning.
Well, we are on our way in the Swiss Alps. I do feel a little bit like Maria von Trapp. Is that her name? Sound of Music. Beautiful blue sky. I couldn't have asked for anything better.
So my good friend Sabina said, hey, look, when you go to like Austria, Germany, or wherever, they don't give you mileage, they give you time. I think that's time for walking. We'll find out.
Look at the clouds. Holy cow.
Look down there. You can see the farmland, the different colors. I remember driving by that building on the hill. That's all clouds.
We thought when the only thing that was going to surpass our experience with our time in Colorado is coming to Switzerland, because obviously we're spoiled to the mountains of Colorado, and coming here, oh yeah, totally exceeds our expectations. Absolutely remarkable. There's literally a cloud bank sitting over that valley, and then the mountains are rising above it, and we're walking towards it. It's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So I just can't say enough about it except how gorgeous it is and how grateful I am.
We have decided to try Le Montreuil Col de Tempête Les Agités with the sun. So that's one of the ones that please tell us what that means. It is going up this hill.
I think he's tired.
Toby! We did not complete the trail to the col, but we made very good progress.
Complete the trail to the where?
Col, C-O-L.
Is that where we were headed?
That's where we were headed. So,
yeah, there was no way I was making it to the call.
what were your thoughts on
I was being
that trail?
called, all right. I was being called to heaven. It was a very interesting incline that I'm not used to hiking on. I have a slight fear of heights. I don't have the ability to have traction on my existing shoes. My confidence level was not quite what it could have been. I'm gonna take a break now and let Toby do his business. More later. I was asking Stephen if he felt like there were bears in Switzerland, so apparently not. So the last bear was killed in 1904. There was a massive, they called it persecution of bears here in Switzerland. And so there are absolutely no bears in Switzerland. Maybe at the zoo, I don't know.
By the way, there's a great Yes Theory video out on this place that is like, where is it? It's like Tangerine, the name, something like that. We'll look it up and get back with you.
So behind me we have this magnificent valley that you can see the cloud bank that's covering the town behind us. And then obviously they have fire pits here where people can do fires. But isn't it a magnificent view of the entire area?
How you doing? We're in Lausanne, and we just walked by the fromagerie.
We're actually standing in front of it. Yes.
And I think it's closed, but there's something that's smelling amazing.
It smells so good, and it is lunchtime. I don't know, but I'm so disappointed because we were told this would be a great place to get fondue, and it looks like it's closed until the 24th. So, and we're not going to be here. So, sadly, we're going to miss trying our fondue. I was really looking forward to it.
We'll try some somewhere else.
Yeah. Let's see, it says it's 6 degrees Celsius, which means it's 12 plus 30, or 42. We are heading to our next town or village in the Swiss Alps, and we're going to find a really great place to eat and have lunch.
expect even the stairs to be awesome. Look at that. We have some sort of fun Swiss dessert in a package from the grocery store.
They had them in big sizes, like huge, big sizes. And how many of you who watched our video in Segovia can remember the special dessert that was made of marzipan? Check up there in the notes and we'll make sure you can see it.
I was raising my hand.
Oh,
I remember.
I was like, yay! Good for Stephen. Let me say that you can't go wrong. It's covered in powdered sugar. So I suspect it's going to be delicious. And it looks like it's only at Christmas because I saw it right around the Christmas section. And it's got like raisins, it looks like. I have a feeling it's really sweet.
And not the softest cake in the world.
Broke a knife. It's a bread. It's got powdered sugar on the outside and lots of raisins on the inside. Yeah.
It's very chewy. It's like fruit cake.
Look,
It's like
it's like a fruit cake because it's got this little jelly thing inside. This is the Castle de Agile, which is actually a winery, and it was owned by a family back in the 12th century. It was passed down from generation to generation. They added a lot of different things to it, like the turrets and the walls. But now today, it's a massive winery that you can come to, and we'll put a link down in the description to give you more information. Switzerland has a very uber cool way to address parking, and one of the things that they offer are these really unique parking, I don't even know what you would call them. They're like parking cards.
Yeah, it tells you what time you got here. So this is saying that we arrived at 2:30. We put it up there, and then all the Swiss police people go, okay, 2:30, they're fine.
Usually they tell you whether or not you have 90 minutes, 2 hours, sometimes 10 hours that you can have that. This doesn't tell us that. We are in Champagne, Paris. Apparently this place was built in 1882. Do you know why I know that? Look, it says it on that roof.
Look at that road. Amazing. Since we started traveling about 7 months ago, Gina and I every now and then will sit down and go, okay, if we had to choose a place to move to and live, where would it be? Colorado is for us, it's got everything that we want. But so far, if there was another place, it would be Switzerland. I think did we agree on that?
Totally.
Yeah, and it's just phenomenal.
I want to show you these beautiful cowbells. Look at those. I haven't quite figured out why we have cowbells on cows when most of the cows that we see are actually in pastures, but I'm gonna find out. This village actually is kind of the gateway to skiing, and they said there's like something insane, like 290 different ski trails here in Champagne. I think we're gonna start heading back, and we're gonna stop through the Christmas market, and it's about an hour or so from where we are, and it opened yesterday.
We are heading into another parking deck in Switzerland. I have to tell you, these are the greatest parking decks.
So the cool thing about these parking decks is that they have TVs, they have music. Steven doesn't know where he's going, he's just driving.
Yeah.
So
look at these, it's beautiful. This is just a standard Swiss parking lot. Look at just the paint on the ground.
Everything is so clean. It's like squeaky clean.
There's like some electronic TV thing going.
Steven's very impressed by the parking decks.
I love it. Well, this is free. This is free tonight.
Did you just make that up?
No, that's what Libre means.
Oh, really?
Well, I think, right? Send us a comment if that's not what Libre means.
No.
Well, it's at nighttime, still on the parking deck. This is the roof. What city are we in?
Lausanne. It's where the Olympic Committee actually resides. So this entire city is built around universities and the Olympic Committee.
Our main purpose here
Today
tonight,
we're here for the Christmas markets, which is actually called Val Noel. It's not the first Christmas market. This one's only been in existence for about 5 or 6 years, and it's a little bit different than the other Christmas markets that you see in Germany. This one is considered more modern and more contemporary for Lausanne. I really don't know what the difference is between a Swiss hot dog and an American hot dog.
We'll soon find out.
But you know what? They look a little longer than American hot dogs, but they look like a hot dog. It doesn't look all that different.
Well, you want to try something else then?
No, they might.
Actually, I don't think either one of us is going to get one because I don't think they take credit cards.
It's very nice to take a little mustard.
A little mustard? Okay. All right.
What is it that we have here?
Okay, so it's a Swiss hot dog and it was actually connected to something. And so we've got some mustard, we've got some onion, some salad, and so I don't know what else.
Ketchup.
Ketchup?
And let's see how it tastes.
C'est bon.
So it's a Swiss hot dog.
Swiss hot dog, it was a keeper. Do I hit it?
Yes, please. So this is like basically my heaven. It's cheese with ham and bacon. It's like a little quiche. Oh, it has eggs in it. So I think it's like a little quiche.
A little quiche.
It's really delicious. What's really important when you're traveling in other parts of the world is that when you're in the time of COVID, you should always bring some form of identification with you. I did not bring my passport with me to the Christmas market tonight. There are certain places that they don't let you in unless you have your passport or some identification. Now we're going on the Ferris wheel. I haven't been on a Ferris wheel in a very long time. And we're going up really high. We're going up 34 meters.
34 meters.
And we're kind of leaning backwards. So Steven's not going to do that. Steven's not going to do that. I'm really nervous.
You shouldn't be.
It's fine. Look at the beautiful cross up there.
Yeah, look down.
I'm not looking down.
Horse and carriage just passed, and then back behind us is another cathedral.
Yep.
Oh, now we're going down backwards. Now we're going down backwards. Now we're going down backwards.
Like that. great, amazing day on our first official excursion out into the Swiss Alps, and it was beautiful. We're ending our time on a Ferris wheel in Lausanne at one of what they call the Lausanne Christmas Markets, and we're really just so happy to be here.
Tomorrow night we're going to Montreux. So you may have heard of the Montreux Music Festival.
Jazz Festival.
Yeah, they also have a fantastic winter Christmas market. So we're going to go there
One of the
tomorrow
top 10
night.
in Switzerland.
Yeah, so check back and we'll do a comparison between this and that.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that bell so that you can get more of our videos.